Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Raul. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the run. Somewhat off target. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Mbappe goes for a shot! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
So, a breakthrough already. Played out towards the right wing. Xabi Alonso. Nicely weighted ball. That's going to go a long way. Beckham, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Belletti. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. Ball is over the line. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, what? And it shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Eto'o has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Chance! Sticks it away! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Hazard, and he's had it nicked away. Raul. Can he get on the end of this? Cross to the back post. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rijkaard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rijkaard, nicely aimed pass. It's Raul! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Gravenberg and Rivaldo. Mbappe. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Thinks about the shot, spread it left. Showing good feet. Oh, super ball, brilliantly cut out. Xabi Alonso, he's in plenty of space here. Gabriel wins the duel this time. That's a cute ball. Floated through. Raul. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's on his way! Mohamed Salah! And it's Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. What's your opinion on that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so...
It's Eto'o! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, that has changed the dynamic some... Alonso! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And that is goal number 20. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to...
There's the header! Eto'o finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field, number 13.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 7, Beckham. Coming on the field, number 99.
Cannavaro.
Number
Looking for
22,
options for movement.
Letts.
Argentina heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Neymar. And this is Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Liverpool give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Xavi Alonso, and it's Xavi Alonso. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure, it gave him no other choice.
Now it's Eto'o.
There will be 3
Mbappe
minutes added
in
time.
acres of space out wide. He is through here. Oh, important interception. Now it's Neymar. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. And the half-time whistle goes.
Argentina are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Gabriel deals with that comfortably. Gravenberg, that's a little off target. Rijkaard, and this is Eto'o. Done delicately.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And this is Neymar. Gabriel. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Looking to play him in. And this is Hazard. Lovely bit of skill. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gravenberg. That's a good ball out wide. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's had a shot! Now, how often do you see that?
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Couldn't squeeze it through. He's a shot. Shoots! And yes, it's there! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Argentina really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Gerrard. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. Cleared away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Vitz, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Could move up a gear here. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Messi. Eto'o, and this is Eto'o. Great chance! It's there! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And now, big chance! It's a goal! And they are... That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and...
Shot, surely! He's scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. How very smart. He just... And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a
Manchester
monumental
United
occasion.
against Argentina.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
I think in Christian Abbiati you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah, well, on the international scene he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but regardless of all of that, you just have to look at what he's achieved.
A great shot stopper, very decisive and quick in one-on-ones, and just an excellent all-round command of the penalty box.
That pass isn't the best. Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here. This time, surely. Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
It's good running with the ball. Matheus Cunha, good driving run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Eto'o. Casemiro. Can he spark a counter here? And it's made its way to him.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tries to thread one through. And it's Belletti. Lovely pass, but... And the shot! Goal! Argentina! Finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Fletcher did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Raul, nicely spread. Eto'o. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has been slung wide. Eto'o with a beautifully timed run. Menu. Nicely weighted ball. Plays it across. Up he goes! No, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Rijkaard. Now it's Eto'o. That's an imaginative pass. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Nicely shaped ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Argentina finding their passes. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Menu. Looking for a runner. Shot at goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he terrific header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Rijkaard. Nice sequence of passes, this. Raul.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And the counter is on. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Raul. And here's Eto'o. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
There will be one
Well,
minute
the defence
time.
proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
A quick reminder today.
Yeah,
that
I like the
smoking
fact
is
that there was
only
a
allowed in
genuine
areas
flow
shown
to
on
this game,
map.
as
Thank
well as
you for your
intent.
cooperation.
But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Argentina leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. Argentina carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Now he's got space here. Time and again they are repelled. Raul. Ball played for Rijkaard. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Mathias Cunha! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Menu. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Raul, a probing pass. Oh, this is a great... He's had a shot! That was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Argentina are still that goal to the good. And it's Eto'o. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. Mathias Cunha. Osimhen. That could have... He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Ahmad.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tries to pass it through. Adams gets over and intercepts. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Substitutions taking place.
Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Ribery to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Xavi Alonso. Can he get onto this? And this is Eto'o. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! No mistake! Things are looking pretty good for them now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Casemiro. Half an hour gone in the second half. Knocks it out wide. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Osimhen. Raul. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. Ribery has it in a wide position. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And just like that, he hits 50. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Argentina find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now that's a lovely exchange. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. 5 minutes left on the clock. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Casemiro gets a foot in here. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Ribery. That is a great pick out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ahmad. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Eto'o picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And here's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivery from Mbappe. Cleared away. Rijkaard ploughing through. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And a chance! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but
shoots! Lacking in accuracy.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
And it's Eto'o. Oh, that's a clever looking... Gets his head on it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. The ball has bounced loose now. He's in space and looking for options. Diving header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Mbappe! That's a throw. Belletti. Ferran Torres. And it's Minamino. Haaland. Adams deals with that comfortably. Argentina are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead. Pass. Eto'o. Over to the left. Back into the middle. Look at the space here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. Celtic are looking to go forward now. Goes for a shot! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on...
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Celtic really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Oh, what has happened here? Big chance! It's in! Ronaldo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Celtic give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. It's a searching pass. That is good alertness. Xavi Alonso. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rijkaard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Belletti. He has found the way through. And that's a throw-in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nicely shaped ball. That has not gone well. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a pretty loose pass. That has been cut short. Looking for the run. Baresi clears. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Can he get it through? It's crossed into the middle. That's a decent clearance. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Eto'o. Played out to the right. Real chance. Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. Looking for a runner. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Argentina are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Pass is just off target. Well, that pass isn't the best. That'll be a throw-in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good-looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Hazard. Hazard gets through on his own. And he's there to get it away. Rijkaard. Mbappe. He's going for goal! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity.
Alonso! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rijkaard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Minamino. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And he shoots! And he hits the net! And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Argentina blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Minamino. That'll do under the circumstances. Raul. He won't be happy with that one. Just about up to the hour now. That has ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso. And he's had it nicked away. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Belletti. Rijkaard. Raul. Xabi Alonso providing an outlet on that flank. Can he latch on to this? Xabi Alonso. Minamino. Oh, they can break here. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold, and he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! No mistake! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So is this the start of a comeback? Corner number 2 then. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's not an especially good pass, that. Mbappe. Xabi Alonso. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. McAllister did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played into space. Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. No, that's been intercepted. 75 minutes played. And here's Mbappe. Could be danger here.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 7.
Argentina making consecutive changes here.
Entran número 5. Número 10. Messi.
Argentina will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Alexander-Arnold charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Looking to play him in. He's in a great position here. Now can he... Decent chance! He slid in and that is... And one more try! It's there! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot! It's in! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And this is Messi. And he's quick to snatch it back. 5 minutes. Xavi Alonso. And that will be the final act. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination